Hello, hello, hello to all of my wonderful Cancers. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today. We're going to be talking about the numbers 2 and the number 3. Yes, the number 2 and the number 3 and their special vibrations that they carry. And I want to share something with you all, a post that I read this morning. Because I know that you all, being a water sign, you all are very, very magnetic, divine, feminine energy. Very magnetic, very receptive. Your energy is cyclic, so it is directed inward. And so you all feel a lot. You all feel pretty much everything around you. You all are empaths. You all are, like I said, Cancers, and I always say this, speak very, very highly of Cancer. Cancers are sweethearts. Really, really, really are sweethearts. You all are highly imaginative. You are loyal, persuasive, emotional, sympathetic, very charming. You don't hold back your emotions, and you actually give your best, and you're very empathetic to everybody around you. You pick up on everybody's emotions. Now, with that said, Cancer, I want you all to know that there are people who have been saying really wonderful things about you, and people who have said horrible things about you. I want you all to focus all of your attention on the people who are saying wonderful things about you, because those are the people who should be getting your energy, not the ones who are saying negative things about you. So we're going to get into your reading. We're going to talk about the number 2 and the number 3, because I think we do have some 2s and 3s out there. But it's not even so much about life path number or birth code number and those kind of numbers. It really is about stepping into that vibration, right? Because those numbers are great. Life path number, all those other numbers are great. But I'm talking about also stepping into those vibrations, right? And what the numbers actually mean. So 2 actually means that you're very psychic. Number 2 is a very psychic number. So if it's anywhere in your chart, in the letters of your name from the Pythagorean system, if it's your life path number, your birth code number, your any kind of number, you're very psychic. However, number 2s actually may keep that part of themselves pretty guarded and pretty secret, because it hasn't been nurtured, right? It really, really hasn't been nurtured. Also, number 2s are extremely sensitive to others' feelings, sensing them instantly. No big shocker there, especially for a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. You all pick up on people's energies very, very well. Also, number 2s are very concerned for their close loved ones' well-being. No shocker for Cancer there, because you all are the den mothers. People are very, very drawn to Cancers. I mean, really drawn to Cancers in that regard. But I want you all to constantly protect yourselves, because you don't want certain energies drawn to you only to strike, come close to you only to find out what your weaknesses are, or what they think are your weaknesses. Okay, you know what I'm saying, Cancer? Because you all are gods. They think your weaknesses, and then they try to strike, only to find out that it actually backfires on them. Also, Cancers have a primal urge to please other people. Not Cancers, I'm sorry, the number 2s have the primal urge to please others, right? Also, number 2s live the dream and live in their imagination and their idealistic worlds. And so what that means is that sometimes when you are floating between realms, and this realm up here looks great, sometimes you just kind of sort of want to stay there and then remove yourself from this dimension, your physical being. That sometimes causes you to become a little isolated and decide, you know what, I don't even want to deal with these these energies out here, these entities out here. So I like kind of sort of isolating myself, and I'm talking about the number 2, not necessarily Cancers. I just want to be clear. Number 2s just kind of feel like, you know what, I need to isolate myself, because I'm picking up on so many different energies, and the energies that I thought were good energies are showing me something different about themselves. Also, number 3s are highly creative, very action oriented and truthful, and they radiate with joy. Number 3s also love to explore everything from their heart. Number 3s are connected to truth, vitality, and creation. And also, number 3s usually are very talented and very vivacious and ingenious, and also brilliant. Let's get into your reading. Yes, yes, yes. Most High God and Universe, please give me a special reading for my wonderful Cancers. Cancers, please don't let me forget to read you all this thing that I saw this morning, this post, which I think applies to a lot of people, especially around the holidays, because you have people around you that's constantly trying to take from you without any regard, even saying thank you. I really appreciate you. Yeah, so please don't let me forget to. I have my cell phone right here because I'm gonna read it off of my cell phone, something that I saw this morning. So anyway, yes, let's get into your reading. Most High God and Universe, please give me a special reading for my Cancers in all areas of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, spirituality and where they need to take action, and also in areas of creativity and emotions. What information do we have for my wonderful Cancers? Yes, Cancers. Yes. Woo. People, like I said, people really like Cancers. They do, because you all really do give your best. And I love giving love to Cancers because you all are some amazing people. And I need you all to know that when you stand in your power and you know who you are, you're really not swayed by what other people think or what they say. Right? Because it doesn't matter. You just take it with a grain of salt. A lot of you all have decided, look at all these major arcanas. Oh my gosh. A lot of you all have some major things going on in your lives. Remember when I was saying that, look at this. You have the Hermit card. Let's see if we can get in close so you can see the Hermit. See, right there, Hermit. Let's put this right here. I'm going to talk about all this. We have the Judgment card. See this Judgment card? See, this is you and this is you. You've ascended. Let me move this over a little bit. We have some oracle cards today, so I'm going to make sure we get to the oracle cards towards the end. Also have the High Priestess card. Yes, A lot of messages coming through. A lot of messages being downloaded to you all. You have the Emperor card. Yes, Yes, very authoritative. Yep, very powerful. You have, this is your card right here, the Chariot card. Yes. So right here, when I'm looking at this, lots of energies are balanced out, right? Lots of your energy is balanced out and things are getting better and better and better. This is a great time for you, Cancer, to really tap into your power that's always been there, actually. Your power has always been there. So we have the High Priestess card. Yes, we know right now that messages are being downloaded into your spirit right now. This is the Moon card, right? This is attached to the Moon. And so a lot of you all are really developing your talents. And what I mean by that is that you're already talented by default. You all are empaths. You pick up on energy very well. You walk into a room, boom, you already know what you're dealing with, right? But I'm trying to help you all to prevent yourselves from vibrating low by picking up on that, by allowing certain entities into your energy space that are on conflicting frequencies, right, Cancer? So yeah, so when we talk about the High Priestess, your intuition is at an all-time high, is heightened. It usually is. A lot of times Cancers will suppress that because, one, it may not have been nurtured as a child. Two, people may have called you names like a witch or a devil. That's witchcraft, or that's devil, whatever, devil worship, or whatever the case may be. But now is the time for you all to just flow freely, because these messages are being downloaded left and right. So a lot of you all have isolated yourselves. You're in introspection mode. You're like, you know what? Hold on, full stop. Let me just come to a full stop because I need to know exactly what entities are around me. So before I vibrate low, I'm going to exhibit great willpower. Again, this is your card. I'm going to exhibit great willpower because I know in order for me to get the best out of myself and my gifts and the people who deserve getting the best out of me, I may need to isolate myself away from people. I need to remove myself away from people who are determined to see the worst in me and not the best, right? This is right here is a card of victory, willpower, having inner drive, perseverance, diligence. Yes, inner drive, diligence, all these things you are. You have control over your feelings and your thoughts. You know that you are successful. Not that you're going to become successful, but that you know that you are successful. You're also learning how to stick to the right path because your intuition is spot on. I'm telling you, it is spot on, Cancer. Not only that, look at this right here. Let me see if we can put this here. Pick this up so you can see. This Judgment card. This is when you know that you are a God. You have ascended. You know how you have perfect control over your feelings and your thoughts. You can think a whole lot of things, but you're like, you know what? I know I have ascended. I know that I know how to exhibit great deal of willpower and inner drive. I know who I am. When you get to this level right here of ascension, Cancer, you are really unstoppable, because you really don't care what people think about you in the big scheme of things, because they're creating their own karma. So you really don't care what they think about you. You're like, you know what? I know exactly who to pull away from and who to allow to come close to me, because remember, you all are very magnetic. Then we have the Emperor card. Yes. The Emperor card. So the Emperor card, like I said, you are... if you've ever been in the presence of an Aries, we're talking about high vibrating Aries, and I speak very highly of all the signs, including Aries, then you'll know that the Emperor card is attached to Aries, right? An authority figure, someone who's very ambitious, someone who's powerful. For some of you all are father figures, right? Even if you're a single mom, or you're co-parenting, or if you identify as a man. Father figures, you all know how to take control of situations. You have very structured thoughts. You know how to stick to the rules that you set for your life, knowing that whatever you put out is whatever you get back, right? This is your divine masculine energy, right? Divine feminine, divine masculine, right there. Yes. So this is you fully tapped into the God in you. And this is how you end up celebrating. It is a perfect time for you to ask for anything that you want of the universe, because you know exactly what to choose and what not to choose, what to look for, what to reach for, and what not to reach for. And I'm telling you, I want you all to just keep going higher and higher and higher and higher. Here we go with the ascension, going higher and higher and higher, because you deserve it. You all really, really are sweethearts. And so interacting with people sometimes in the workplace who are determined to, try to label you as moody and indecisive and all of this other mess that people try to label, or kind of labels that they put on cancers, saying that you all are negative and clingy and unpredictable and even suspicious. Those are the people to move away from, Cancer, right? You only want to allow people in your space that's going to nurture, who are going to give you the nurturing that you already know how to give yourself, because you know how to balance your energies out. But you want to steer clear of the people who want to label you as being moody and negative and clingy and unpredictable and suspicious. Okay? All right. Yes. Even in the workplace. Like I said, a lot of you all names are on the lips and tongues of a lot of people who have the power. Okay, I got to say this lightly, because nobody has power over you, right? They're just in position. When I say power, I'm talking about people who will be obedient to the universe, right? People have title and position, and a lot of people have money and all those things, and it appears that they have power over your life, but really, or they have power to make decisions that's gonna change your life, either for the better or for the worse, right? So I have to remind you of how powerful you are and that you are a God. So these people that I'm talking about that have the power, they don't have power over you. They are powerful because they are obedient to the Most High God in the universe, right? So when it comes to you, they're like, no, you said something negative about the Cancer. That's not my experience with the Cancer. No, matter of fact, I'm looking at you differently now that you're speaking negatively of the Cancer, right? So I just want you all to know how protected you are from the Most High God in the universe. Protection all around you. Like I said, some of you all, I'm telling you, listen, some of you all will be walking away from your jobs. I'm telling you, some of you all will say, I'm just going to choose my freedom because I know who I am. I'm standing in my power, and the job gives a feeling that it is perfect synergy, right? But you decided, you know what? I'm going to choose me because I've been betrayed. I've been stabbed in the back. I've been tossed under the bus by this system who wants to seem as if they are in perfect sync with each other. And perfect sync doesn't mean that it's always good. You can have perfect sync of a bunch of demons excuse me, around you, people who choose the other side of who they are. They choose to vibrate low so they could all be in sync. It could be a culture of low vibrating energy, and you said, you know what, I don't fit in there. I was created to stand out, so let me take my power back and let me go and stand alone for a minute. Yes, so that I can draw in my own soul tribe. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This is you taking your power back, exhibiting an enormous amount of strength, right? getting your solar plexus chakras realigned. That's what I'm talking about. That strength card is attached to the Leo, by the way. Yes, and then we have this magician card. You tapped into strengths and powers that you didn't even realize you had before. But now you're like, wow, look at my life. I'm feeling great about life because now I've tapped into my divine masculine energy. I have actually taken the action. Remember I said taking this action right here. You're at a turning point in your life, right? People who are in perfect sync doesn't necessarily mean that they're all vibrating high. You are vibrating high, right, Cancer? So, yeah, your mouth is on the tongue of a lot of people who can make some very, very powerful decisions for you. So you don't have to worry about people speaking negatively of you, because there are people out here that are in higher positions. I'm talking about in this realm, in higher positions than the people who are speaking negatively of you, people who are just determined to say the worst things about you. And so let me tell you, you turning around and walking away from things that don't serve you, Cancer, this is how you feel right here. Jumping off of a treasure chest, loving life, feeling great. Some of you all are about to come into a lot of money, and I'll be so glad that you decided to leave a place that just did not serve you well. Some of you all, excuse me, I want to reiterate something with this. Okay, let's be a little bit more specific about this, right? When I say leaving a job, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're necessarily going to leave that company. You could be leaving that position, right? Going on to something else, because the synergy in that position that you're in, that particular department, is just horrible. Everybody thinks the same way. You got people who are followers. They won't do what's right by you. They won't give you an opportunity to show them who you really are, which is a very sweethearted person. You give your best, all those other wonderful nurturing things that you are. So you're saying, you know what? Since you all are so determined to try to burn me and bring me down, and y'all are stuck together like glue, nobody can stand out and act like they're a leader, and I know that people are speaking highly of me, you're deciding, you know what, it's time for me to move on. It's time for me to move on and not look back. I have been stabbed in the back and stomped on enough, misunderstood, lied to, lied on, everything enough. So yes, and this is what I mean by you celebrating. Really, really loving life, celebrating, and the people who are meant to celebrate with you are right there with you. And look at you, feeling like you just jumped off of a treasure chest. So get ready for promotions, get ready for all sorts of things where you just feel like, you know what, now I'm finally in a place where this synergy actually works for me. Everybody's vibrating at a high frequency. I'm appreciated. People love me. They're allowing me to just be me, seeing that I'm giving my best, that I'm dedicated, because those are the words that's been on people's mouths, talking about you, how dedicated you are. Yes, always giving your best, doing your best. And this is how you feel now. When I say now, it could be that you're going to feel that way. Okay, so I talk in the now, right? Just so you all know, because time is an illusion. So this could be something that's coming up for you all in your talk, right? This is something that's coming up for you, that these wonderful things are happening for you right now. But just know that the universe is making them happen, so you will see them in the now, like I see them in the now. Just want to make sure we're on the same sheet of music here. Before I wrap up, I want to share this thing that I saw online today. Where is it? Come on. Because I don't want to go too far over you all's time and bore you to tears. Yes. Because I see so many wonderful things for Cancers. I know you all are grossly misunderstood, but it doesn't always have to be that way. Here's a thing that I saw online. This celebrity put this up this morning. They said, I moved to a whole nother city to get away from my family. They always expected me to pay for them and carry them because of my success, meaning money. I can't count how many Christmases, birthdays, and school supplies I financed through the years. The whole time they were bad mouthing and stealing from me. Sad face. I was the one taking chances with my freedom and safety back then. They were not, but they felt entitled to my money, all in the name of being blood. They took advantage of my good-hearted nature, and anytime I said no, I was the worst, greediest, selfish, dirtiest bitch that ever existed. People will leech off of you, beg and sell you sob stories all day long, and then sit back watching your pockets. You owe them nothing, because I promise you, when you're down, they will not be around to help you. And then it goes on to say a couple of other things. I read that to you, Cancer, because I want you to know it happens everywhere, not just in family situations. It happens in the workplace. You can put your best foot forward, give your best of you. There are still going to be people who are determined to not like you. Continue to stay focused, because there are a select group of people who are in a position who are very, very obedient to the Most High God in the universe, and they will be the ones that say, you know what? You don't want to deal with Cancer, but we do, and we're going to take Cancer to the next level. That's what I have for you, Cancers. Have a fantastic day. Bye.